Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are continuing our playthrough as the Atuuk and doing the last of our expansion for the time being. It looks like we have one planet here that we can colonize, and we're already sending a ship over there to do so. Might take them a hot minute to get there, but aside from that, we are mostly just waiting. I do have some research queued up, so we'll see what can happen as a result of that relatively soon, I hope. Aside from that, we are continuing to deconstruct the ships and try to salvage as much technology from them as possible. Mining rights I would like to have. I'm trying to make peace with as many people as possible because we are still at a bit of a vulnerable state right now. But hopefully we get there in the end. See what happened. Okay. These guys are still deconstructing. Looks like we got a little bit of a tech breakthrough there. Free trade agreement, I will take that. Colony happiness, corruption reduction. Let's do an admiral this time. We haven't really given props to an admiral yet. Our cash flow is still positive, but not ridiculously so. I mean, I'll take any free credits you guys want to give, no problem. All right, tech breakthrough, structured research we got automatically. How is that looking? I don't know how we got research from that. That's pretty interesting. Not that I'm complaining, I'll take it. System governance would be awesome because that would really bump our ability to be happy and get our economy more up and running than it is currently. I do think I actually want to get rid of this guy. No, I don't want to pay them money to discover people. All right, let's let this do its thing. Did we get... I want to go back to research here. I think this is the big ship that we were ripping apart. Okay, we did find the planet killer. Are we working on this? Is anybody working on this? All right, let's flag it and try to start working on it. Construction ship, rapid disassembly. Please don't tell me that's the planet we were gonna colonize. It was not. Thank goodness. I'm kind of pigeonholed here, so I need the ability to expand to as many places as possible. All right, so this is the big guy. Got a lot of stuff. It's the one we absolutely need to make sure we don't accidentally disassemble. Like we got a lot of freighters hanging out here. No new independent colonies, which is unfortunate. Good amount of spies. Of course, if I could get more, that's even better. There we go, 3 more spies. Take that. Nope. I am not doing that. Okay, we got a new spaceport done, which means another potential construction yard. All right, I think at this point we probably want... We're not ready to go to war, so we don't need to do stronger. Multiply is only good if we have space available for growth, and we don't on that planet. We do on the other planets, though. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do multiply. Right, fast mining has been researched. I think we stole that, but Still. Take it. Agent captured, that's unfortunate. Eridos technocracy. That's an actual group here. See if we get our spy back. Other agent captured Gazurians. Surprised they didn't just kill him. A lot of money. Alright, Alzuk has been colonized. Hopefully we will get some more people over here. Alright, we built an outpost here. I'm not really sure why. Oh, look at that. Damage 60 or 49.4. So as that repairs, we should actually be in a better place. Although it's not the right planet type necessarily. Alright, we have a lot of people getting captured. I don't like that. Maybe temporarily we need to adjust our intelligence policy. And let's stick with maybe normal caution. Just to reduce the amount of losses we have here. Alright, more mining stations being constructed. Looks like the hive is added again. I'm gonna let, much as I hate to do it, I think I am gonna let some of these ships catch up here. We'll just deal with the technology later. We have a lot of ships backed up, and I'd really like to work through the backlog if we can. There's 36 civilian ships under construction. Looks like the majority of them are at this spaceport waiting to be constructed. I wish they would, like, knowing that this is all backed up, I'm a little surprised they don't go to another planet and build. Alright, hardened shields. Got some research there. Any new planets discovered? I mean, these guys are close. They're just not quite to where we need them to be. Build up these resort locations. Always good to generate a little extra revenue from that. They stole our territory map. Well, that's not too bad. Right, first fleet is refueling. I really need to start taking some of this stuff over here if I can get away with it. Especially while they're... looks like they're at war with other people. Let's crash research this, get it done in a year. I think they got some people over there. Migration treaty could be good. That might give us a new species in our empire. And then we could maybe colonize more planets. Is this ticking down? I think it is. Damage 48.3. Yeah, it is ticking down. Well, maybe we can get that repaired up and be in a better place. Definitely not paying any protection agreements. It looks like we're finally catching up on some of this stuff here. Probably should build the Science Academy. 10% all research. Feels like it's worth it. Alright, looks like Hive Swarm's alive and moving around over here. Hopefully they head in this direction rather than this direction. I don't like that they're coming closer to my base. Alright, governance is completed. Pause just for a quick second here. We are working on interstellar destroyers, which is good. That will give us the ability to bump up some of our ships. Alright, I feel like we're in a good enough spot over here. Let's go ahead and start deconstructing some of these ships again. This guy's still not rebuilt. Military refueling, galaxy map. So we're becoming relatively fast friends with those guys, which is probably a good thing. That's a little scary because we're definitely the smallest of them. But at least this gives me a better idea of what I'm up against. Now, how am I going to break out of this? The question. Well, let's try to get interstellar destroyers done because that'll be a pretty big upgrade for us. Proof frigates would be good as well. Larger civilian ships would be useful, but not game altering for us. Buy great. Alright, this guy I am gonna let just completely deconstruct. Alright, still stealing a bunch of tech. Press fuel storage. That'll be good for getting further distances on our ships. What's up with this guy? It's a little far away for us. Not gonna help. Our fleet is getting slightly more powerful as they retrofit. Research agreement, I'll take that. Anything to springboard my research forward. Alright, we got another couple research stations up and running. That'll be pretty helpful. Still no more planets. Okay, long ago friends. Alright, this is a volcanic planet, so my guess is the long ago friends they're referring to are the Shakturi. That would be my guess. Migration treaty, I will definitely take that. I would love to get more of different people in my empire. Alright, interstellar destroyers are done, which means I can go ahead and work on that. Please tell me I have other people entering my empire. You are still constructing this guy, huh? Alright, well, desert colonization might get us at least a little bit closer. We'll be able to take this planet. I'm actually going to colonize it now, and then it'll bump up above 20, and we'll be fine after that. These guys are close. Mangrove forests, grasslands. But we already did temperate. So mangrove forest would be this. Let's go ahead and do that. That's 4 years. Not too bad. Anything to continue expanding. We're kind of stuck at the moment. Let's go ahead and expand to both of these planets. Can't do these ones, but let's do both of these. Because we eventually will bump that above a base of 20. Let's go back to retiring these guys. Alright, more tech breakthrough here. Now we're getting into the weapons. Always nice to see. Look at all these pods shooting everywhere. Okay, do we want to be richer, faster, or sneakier? Sneakier for sure, because we have a lot of spies right now, and I'd rather them continue to make good progress towards stealing stuff from people. Right, more mining stations being constructed. I do think... Oh, we stole some foreign agents. Nice. Insane creatures known as the Hive. More tech breakthrough. More foreign agents captured. So this is really helping us scoop up a bunch of foreign agents, which is nice. Alright, shield improvements. Always good to see that. Hey, we achieved this. The smarter. So we must have gotten to a certain... What is that victory condition? That actually bumped us up quite a bit. So friendlier, stronger, sneakier, multiply. Alright, can we... We have some money on hand. How are we looking on mining? Looks like we're branching out. Let's go ahead and build some more construction ships. I feel like we probably don't have enough of those. And then same with fuel tankers. We'll just get some out there. And then destroyers, I don't think... we definitely don't currently have any. Let's go ahead and buy all that. See how that turns out for us. Looks like we've been capturing a lot of foreign agents with this spy buff, which I really like. I assume these are all the destroyers, so let's join those to the first fleet. I'm gonna try to leave the fuel ships open to run around and refuel different ships in our empire that are not quite up to snuff. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're still retrofitting, it looks like. Which is fine. Their power's getting way better. Go ahead and retrofit the spaceport. Alright, we just lost another construction ship, but we are building many more of them, so hopefully that'll go okay for us. Okay, we've got a new colony founded here. This is Uyghur 1. We know eventually this will bump up. That is one thing I need to do that I have not done yet. We need to build this on like every planet. Right, these are almost done being constructed. Once they're done, we'll move on. Start deconstructing stuff again. Looks like our spies are going ham and stealing a bunch of stuff, which is great to see. Let's go to our planets. Nothing new here. Oh. Where's this at? It's not really that close. We could leave that. Let somebody else deal with that. Well, we know we want one of these over here. We already have it, though. Now, if I remember correctly, there was a spot... Planetary facilities where I could upgrade right from this screen. Alright, just a couple more freighters to go, and then we will be on our way. Negative cash flow, that's never good. Yeah, I'll do a defensive pack, that's fine. Hey, we just completed another objective. Okay, this is all done building, so we can go ahead and start tearing stuff apart again. Okay, we found the independent colony of Deutz. We already knew they were there. We just formally discovered them. The carrier's still being rebuilt. Research agreement, I will take that. We are cash positive again, which is great. Okay. There's Camino over here. Is that an independent colony or is that just existing? Definitely worried about how strong these enemies are. I mean, our one fleet is about the same strength, but we need more troops. We're not really ready for an invasion. Wait, are we down here? Apparently we are. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? We are still retrofitting. Probably want to add at least a couple more of these to that fleet if we're gonna have one massive fleet. We do have 1800 strength. What does that mean for us? Are we going to be able to take anything out? We could possibly take... Yeah, these guys are over here. It looks like we might be able to fight these guys off a little bit. They're angry with us anyway. Do we have enough to go to war with them and actually inflict casualties? We have some medium troop transports here. We have about half of a fleet. I mean, I probably could take them out. We'd only get like one planet and then like maybe this guy. The rest of them have too much troop strength. We need more troops. We don't have enough troop attack strength. What do I have on my home planet here? I don't want to get rid of this colony income here. That would be bad. Military academy. Yes. Armor barracks. Yes. So if we could start building up some armor, I can see that being good. Looks like mining stations are going ham still. Lots of construction going on there. What does our exploration look like? 27 ships. I feel like we need more. Let's just do 10 for now. Oh. Alright, we need to start expanding or we are gonna die. This leapfrogging tech is only gonna get us so far. Yeah, it looks like we're heading back to our home system. Hopefully we'll have some troops recruited by then. Oh, what are you guys getting up to? You're coming to our main planet to retrofit, which is fine because we're going to need to scoop up some troops from that planet at some point anyway. Let's retrofit at the spaceport instead. All right, improve frigates. We probably want those instead. Will it automatically build every type, though, is the question. Yes, heavy, fast, fleet. Did all of it. Alright, are we able to crash research any of this? We are. Cost a little bit of money, but worth it to get ahead. Can't exactly steal that tech, so it is what it is. Takes a long time for this carrier to rebuild. The spaceport, oh, it does only have one construction yard now. I mean, I kind of want to change that. 2 construction yards is kind of where it's at. Let's just retrofit at the planet. That'll be quicker than waiting for this to finish rebuilding. Let's take a look here and see if we can find any other tech that's pretty close to being done that we can just leap on and move forward with. Nothing. I was hoping there'd be like a ship tech we can use to get a little bit ahead. Increase maneuverability, maybe? Enhanced shields would be a step in the right direction. Bump that up the list. We're getting close to Torrent Drive. Not quite there yet, but getting close. That's defense, not offense. All right, we'll leave that be for now. Try to just get a little bit ahead there. How is the stealing of tech going? Pretty good. All right, we're gonna go with smarter just so that we can get some of these research techs done faster. So did we end up garrisoning all these troops, or at least automatically? Okay, we do have an independent colony of Tekin. Where are you at? Are you anywhere close to me? No, other side of the galaxy, so useless. Cool, cool. Alright, what are we gonna do here? That's Hive. Looks like they got some damage, actually. Interesting. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go after the Beskarians. Like, they kind of scare me a little bit, but at the same time, they do appear to be relatively weak. At least compared to where my ships, I feel like my ships are at. And if I can come down here and just take a planet or two and just chip away at them a little bit at a time, that would be huge. We are about to be done retrofitting. Alright, desert colonization is done. So what's the story with my troops here? Right, I think they're... Yeah, let's get them all on nearby transport. Our desert colonization is done. What does that do for us? Almost nothing. Although it does bump up, I think, some of these existing planets to be higher quality, which hopefully means faster population growth. This is above plus 20 now, so no penalty to that. All right, Mars colonization next should be pretty painless. I hope, anyway. All right, are we done loading as many troops as we can? I think we are. Let's ungarrison and then transfer you. Don't run away. Oh, whatever. At least you're running away for a good cause. You're... Alright, enhanced shields are done. Alright, we got Corvidian Shields V2, that's an in-place upgrade as long as we already had those type of shields on the ship. Which I can't say we did. Take a quick gander here. We did not. We had bubble shields, which maybe those are even better. More tech breakthroughs. Like seeing that. This guy's still repairing. It's crazy how long the repairs take for this. We are getting a decent amount of tech, though, so I can't complain too much. Let's go ahead and get this marsh colonization done, and then maybe continental after that. Right, looks like we were heading back over there to load up troops, but I'd rather just get as many as we can from these places. And then I want to head over here and take over this planet at least. I'm nervous about them taking over this planet if I go to war with them. I mean, hopefully we'll be okay, but the fuel is a problem. We have our fuel ships. It's just not great. Looks like we got some more roller troopers. Another research breakthrough, ice colonization, huh? Interesting. Looks like our fuel ships need to refuel. A little ironic, but okay. We are about to hit marsh colonization. Let's head down here and be ready for the quick invasion. This is a bunch of other races, so hopefully we can get some of this in our empire and start expanding from there. All right, marsh colonization is done. What does that do for us? Can't reach this planet. Oh, it's the opposite side of the galaxy. Okay, so it's completely useless. Looks like they are trying to engage the hive. Interesting choice. Hopefully they keep attacking them. Wasting their resources on that would be ideal. Right, I do think I am going to go to war with these guys. Okay, we took over Bandamir Fort. The Wakaris are actually pretty happy there, and the Camino. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything going on there. Go ahead and load up whatever troops we can. I think there's still some that don't want to leave the planet. Can we refuel here while we're here? Are there any resources? No Kazlan. Okay. Now we can refuel off the fuel ships. New colony ship. Something must be going on. Nice. So taking that planet must have opened up something for us. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might have been our planet to begin with. But we had lost it in an attack, maybe? Or it flipped? I don't remember. Okay, you're heading over there, but that is a pretty weak fleet, so I'm not overly worried about that. I am worried about that. Let's see what we can do about getting over there quicker. Hopefully quicker than them. Probably not. But they don't have that many troops, so we should be able to at least take the planet back quickly. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I'm happy to see them just sitting there and not actually invading yet. Alright, can we take some of them out? No. Okay, let's refuel here if we can. I'm guessing we have no resource. Cool. Okay, let's refuel from fuel tankers then. We're just sitting around anyway. Keep protecting these assets for the time being. Oh, they took the planet back. I missed that. Pull the old bait and switch on me. Ancient debris field. Okay. Where's this at? Probably out of range of our stuff. But maybe not. Alright, we've refueled. We could probably head back over there and take that system again, I would hope. It is more defended now. These guys are not gonna take over this system. They don't have enough troop strength. Alright, let's head back over here. I need to take this system, otherwise we're not gonna get that planet colonized that we wanted to get colonized. But you're gonna come over here, but you can't do anything. Research breakthrough. I like that. So this is Atuuk, which is not very good. I'd like to get Atuuk off of there. The good news is it looks like they were sending a fleet over here as well. So maybe we can... Oh, good, a troop transport. Got annihilated from incompetence. That's always helpful. Alright, we did destroy some of their ships, it looks like. Oh my goodness. Are we... I mean, we definitely just discovered a bunch of ships. I assume we're maybe recovering them? I don't know. Alright, push the button. Now, every time we push this button, it's worked in our favor. I'm hoping we could take some of these guys out. It looks like we might be actually engaging with them and doing some meaningful damage. How powerful are their ships? I mean, they have Corvidian shields. They have worse hyperdrive tech than us, but outside of that, they actually seem to be pretty comparable. Are we like hopping after them? Like, what are we doing here? Oh boy. We are dealing with a lot of penalties right now. Not happy about that. Now we can bombard this planet a little bit, I think. Did we just steal one of the ships? No. We are in the process of rebuilding it, but we did not actually rebuild it yet. What does this look like? About the same as the other ships we have. Alright, I'm thinking we'll win this still. A little worried about the amount of people we probably destroyed. Alright, let's rebuild this facility here if we can. Are we back on track to make any of these colonies ours? Well, we already did this. We actually want the Atuuk off of there. We'll leave Hakonish and Akaron for now just because they're positive. Alright, where are you guys going? Chasing these guys down? Oh boy. Actually, it looks scary, but it's actually not too concerning. A little bit concerning over here, though. Alright, any chance we can negotiate peace? I mean, for 600,000 credits, you're willing to? I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to... Oh, they took over one of our planets. Crap. I thought they weren't gonna be able to pull that off. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. Alright, we have a decent amount of troops saved up now. Let's go ahead and we're gonna need to save this. Huh. They ran away. Sort of. Alright, let's try moving over here and attacking their invasion fleets directly. What I really want is wherever the troops are. Okay. More research breakthrough. I like that. These guys don't have enough fuel. Do they even have troops? They do. Alright, let's hop over here. Maybe we can take out at least one of the troop transports. Yeah, we can't get the leap on them, it looks like. Where are they headed? To our home planet? Let's head over here and fuel up. You know, we're not actually researching anything right now. Try to keep the ball rolling on that. I don't want to fall behind. Do battlefield sabotage, some extra defense. Feel like that would be useful right now. Large civilian ships would be helpful. I think we're good as we're going to get over here for now. Okay. Got a couple things queued up. Should put us in a pretty good place. My guess is these guys are going to jump away before I can engage with them. Yep, they did. Right, we should be able to get over here pretty quick, though. Alright, what are we going to do here? They are staging to go invade this planet. Let's head up that way. I really need to take back this planet for sure. But I also need to prevent this planet from getting taken over. Ooh, what are these guys doing? These guys seem a little scary. All right, let's put all these guys in another fleet. All right, these guys are all taking off over to here, which means they are getting ready to invade. See what we can do to protect that planet. Alright, looks like we are taking out some troops here. Very nice. Oh, they jumped up right up in there. Oh, now they want to end the war. Well, I think I want my planet back first. Go ahead and refuel our ships here. They're going to give us a gift. I'll take as much cash as I can get. Try hopping over here and messing with them again. And then hopefully we can... Hey, we got another ship. Very nice. I want to put these guys in the second fleet, which is just the fleet that we have over here. With all the advanced ships. Right, where are they going? They're going back to the planet? They are. Oh, they didn't go to the planet. They went to the star. Right, if I could wipe these guys out, that would be just ideal. I need to get back and take Wiga. one ship. Any ship that has troops is really what I want to aim for here. Alright, do any of these have troops? Doesn't look like it. I'm thinking we might actually be okay. They also do not have troops. You have some. Alright, let's head over here and just take this planet back, and then maybe we can go to peace before they reinvade or something else goes wrong. I'm thinking we might want to refuel at our home planet here. Yeah, let's pay for help. I'm fine with that. I think we're refueled for the most part. Head over here and take this planet back. This is really what needs to happen more than anything. It's just getting this planet back under my control. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, expand the fleet, but not the ship. And once we take this, we can go to peace. And then we will have taken a single planet, which for all of that nonsense. Okay. Understanding of capital ships, robotic troops, Mortalian language. Those all seem like good things. Alright, once these guys get refueled and get back to base, we should be in decent shape. We have discovered a former Actarian colony. Those signs, but enormous damage. Could we explore all, like, yeah, everything. Why wouldn't we take everything? Fast bombers, fast interceptors, experimental flux drive, that's nice. Let's come on over here and take out as many of these guys as we can. Okay, let's invade the planet. Don't really want to destroy the spaceport because I want it to become mine. Okay. The Uyghur one's back under my control. We can rebuild Planetary Administration Center. We still own this planet here. Did they take one of my planets? They did, you jerks. Okay. How did that happen? Like, isn't there a whole fleet up there that was defending? Apparently not. Oh, the Hive is messing with them. Alright, well. Let's let the Hive harass them for a while. I'm not accepting the treaty until I get this planet back. Oh, looks like another hive ship's coming towards us. It's less than ideal. At least the hive ship's cleaning them out a decent amount. I am gonna just invade the planet right away. Okay, we're gonna do sneakier again, even though that might not be the ideal option. Okay, that gets all my planets back. They have nothing. They captured a ship, but that's not a big deal. I have all the planets. It's great. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to peace. And I want this. Okay, we are now at peace, which means our war weariness can tick down. Go ahead and refuel, do all the things we need to do. Let's look at our colonies and see what we got. Nothing crazy, nothing new. Vandermeer, it would be nice if we have a decent amount of varying populations there, but they're not large enough to take over anything, I don't think. We do have Wakaris over here and Hakonish. Okay, so we do start to have some of those people available. Well, it is what it is for now. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to expand. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode there because we're running a little bit over. And that was a little bit of a longer war than I hoped it would have been. But let's try to get them out of my territory. And then maybe we can kind of regroup around here and start pressing towards taking more of their territory once I rebuild my troops. I think that's kind of the next step. I also need to go in here and make sure that we... they can't afford to build any of this stuff. Look at our private economy just to see where we're at. Yeah, so private cash is super in the negative. Hopefully it will recover and we'll be able to get back to business. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future, and we will catch you in the next episode where we recover from this war and hopefully get everything back up and running. Thanks for watching.